Janani Janmabhumischa Svargadapi Gariyasi. Vande Mataram. Freedom should not be something you have to deserve. It's something you just naturally have. Something that no one can take away from you. Today, let's celebrate freedom. A very pleasant morning to everyone. I'm Aishwarya, and firstly, on this occasion of great pride and honor, I take immense pleasure to wish you all a very happy 75th Independence Day. Today, we have with us Honorable former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Professor Dr. S. Sachidananda Sir. On behalf of Padma Shri Group of Institution, I welcome you, sir, for this 75th Azad Ke Amrit Mahotsav. I request our respected Director, Professor Rajesh Shenoy, sir, to greet our chief guest by handing over the bouquet. Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. I wish to extend my warm welcome to our respected Managing Trustee, Mr. T.K. Narayanappa, sir, our Chairman, Mr. Satish, sir, in their absentia. I welcome our respected Director, Professor Rajesh Shenoy, sir. I welcome you, sir. I also welcome Mr. Anil Patil, sir. I welcome you, sir. I welcome all the principals of Padma Shri Group of Institution. Dr. Anuradha ma'am, Principal of Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences. I welcome you, ma'am. Dr. K.Y. Reddy, sir, Director of MBA Department, Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences. I welcome you, sir. Dr. Praveen, sir, Padma Shri Institute of Physiotherapy. I welcome you, sir. Professor Bima Uma Maheshwari, ma'am, Padma Shri Institute of Nursing. I welcome you, ma'am. Dr. Suresh Babu, sir, Padma Shri Institute of Clinical Research. I welcome you, sir. Dr. Uma Shankar, sir, Padma Shri School of Public Health. I welcome you, sir. Dr. Venkatesh, sir, Padma Shri Institute of Hospital Administration. I welcome you, sir. I welcome all the teaching and non-teaching staff of Padma Shri Group of Institution, and last but not the least, students. Now, I request Mr. Lokesh, sir, our physical education teacher, to proceed for flag hoisting. So please. I request all the dignitaries to proceed for flag hoisting.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता। जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। जय जय मातरम मातरम।
I am profoundly delighted to take an opportunity to introduce the chief guest for the day, that is Dr. S. Sachidanand Sir. Professor Dr. S. Sachidanand Sir is a reputed personality in dermatology in India and abroad. Graduated and postgraduated from Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College, Belgaum, Karnataka University, and acquired diploma in hospital administration from Institute of Social Science and Research, Vellore, and fellowship from Royal College of Physicians, Glasgow. Sir joined state government service in Karnataka as assistant surgeon in 1985 and became administrative officer in 1987. Sir's professional career in dermatology started as lecturer in Bangalore Medical College, Bengaluru, where he rose in the rank of assistant professor, associate professor, and professor, including head of the department. From 2007 to 2010 and 2014 to 2017, served as registrar at Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka. He also worked as Director Medical Education and Chairman of Karnataka Nursing Council, Bengaluru, Dean cum Director at Bangalore Medical College and Research Institute, Bengaluru, and Vice Chancellor at Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bengaluru. Sir is Chief Consultant Dermatologist at Sujala Polyclinic and Lab, Bengaluru. Sir is President of IADVL and Honorary General Secretary. President of South Asian Regional Association of Dermatologists, Vice President and Secretary General. President of Association of Cutaneous Surgeons of India and Vice President. Sir is the pioneer in the starting fellowship courses in dermatosurgery, aesthetic dermatology, pediatric dermatology, trichology, and dermatopathology at BMCRI Bangalore. Sir's areas of interest includes clinical dermatology, dermatosurgery, and community dermatology. To mention few important achievements of Sir, Sir has received Dr. B.C. Roy Awardee, IMA Bangalore and Karnataka branches, Nada Prabhu Kempegowda Awardee, Dr. K.C. Kandarai Awardee, IADVL, and others. Sir has published around 116 articles, indexed journals, conducted around 30 conferences so far, both at national and international levels, authored and edited nearly 20 books and many more. It's a great honor to have you with us, sir. Now I request Dr. S. Sachidanand sir to address the gathering. I request you, sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಎಪ್ಪತ್ತೈದನೇ ವರ್ಷದ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ಅಮೃತ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. A very warm 75th Independence Day to all of you. I think all of us are celebrating this festival with very pomp and vigor. Dignitaries on the dais, my friend Dr. Rajesh Shanai, Dr. Anil Patil, and all the principals of various schools of Padma Shri group of institutions, faculty members, non-teaching faculty, and my dear students. It gives me great pleasure to be here on the occasion of 75th Independence Day celebration of this great country. How many of you are proud to be Indians? All of you, isn't it? We are all Indians, and that is our identity. And how did we get this identity? It's all because of the great sacrifices and the great independence movement that many of our leaders had to undergo for many, many years. For almost more than 1.5 centuries, they struggled to get independence. You all remember that 1847 was the first independence movement, isn't it? Mangal Pandey, and obviously you have seen movies also. So that struggle which started so many years ago, fructified on the midnight of 1947. We became an independent sovereign country. And it is not that easy to have become an independent country, getting away from the clutches of the imperial or colonial rule, and the sacrifices and all the struggle that our leaders underwent. I'll not be justified in mentioning a few names, but we have to think and recollect few names who have laid down their lives, laid down their whole, livelihood for the sake of the country. You can just imagine how India was before 1947. We had no independence at all. We had no freedom. Though we were Indians, we had no voice at all. We were under the rule of a British Empire. So that was the time when, starting from Mahatma Gandhi ji, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, Balagangadhar Tilak, Maulana Abdul Azad Kalam, so many of them, they sacrificed their life and brought independence to us. Today, we are all enjoying the fruits of independence. Isn't it? Even now, today, we have to guard our freedom, guard our independence by posting soldiers across the borders of our country. We have very sensitive borders in the northeast, north, and also in the northwest, and also in the north. So we have to guard our home, isn't it? When we build a house, we always see that we give importance to security, isn't it? We have our own safety systems installed in our house. Similarly, a country as large as India, as far as the geographical boundaries are concerned and the area of this thing, India is the 7th largest country in the world. And as far as the population is concerned, we are the 2nd largest country in the world. Isn't it? Many times we think these are our weaknesses. Having a population of 140 million is a weakness. But then now we have turned that weakness into our own advantage, and India is now progressing. In the last 75 years, we have achieved many things in most of the fields. You take any field for that matter, India has made its mark in the global scenario. Whether it is agriculture, whether it is industries, whether it is space, whether it is nuclear sciences, whether it is health industry, whether it is pharma industry, whether it is IT industry, India has made a big mark. So we have come a long way in the last 75 years. This is the day when we should thank and remember all those souls, great souls, which have contributed for the growth of this country. 75 years is a very long period in the life of a country. Many developed countries, what we see across the world, took many more years. They took more than a century, more than 150 years. Even America took 150 years. It went through its own struggle. There was slavery, there was corruption, there was a lot of instability even in America. It took 150 years for America to stabilize. And in 75 years, we have achieved that status. Isn't it great? I think we need to give a round of applause for all those people who made it possible for us to achieve this progress. I'm sure all of you must have read, must have heard, must have seen about the greatness of this country. Ancient India was one of the most prosperous nation that ever was. We had universities like Nalanda, Takshila, and many more such universities across the country where students from foreign countries used to come and study here. They used to come and study arts, sciences, spirituality, and whatnot. India was a nation which was in the forefront in the ancient ages. It has made its mark, and people were looking to come to India to study and also to make their livelihood. That was the status. Slowly, of course, India was one thing that we need to remember about India is about its diversity. Even today, we have 22 languages, we have 31 states, we have so many union territories, but still we are all one, isn't it? We are all one, and that is the greatness of India. It is very easy if a country has got one language, one culture, it's very easy to progress because people don't have any objections regarding the progress or whatever decisions are taken. But if a country has got 22 languages and 31 regions, it's very difficult to take it along. But we have showed the world that in diversity we are unified. We have such great culture. Every 300 to 500 kilometers, the culture changes, the language changes, the traditions change, but still we are one. And that is what is important, and that unity is what has been given to us, gifted to us by the freedom that we have got. It is very easy to think of freedom, but very, very difficult to perceive it, very difficult to understand it. You are all very gifted, even including me. I was also born after 47. So we are all gifted by our forefathers, by their struggle and by their sacrifices. So that independence, it is our duty to maintain. It is our duty to continue to be free, continue to grow within this freedom, and also progress. 25 years from now, when we celebrate our 100th year of Independence Day, I'm sure most of you would have settled in life. Most of you would have become, good job holders, maybe entrepreneurs. But then I think you'll remember, 25 years from now, you'll remember in 75th year, India had achieved so much, and by another 25 years, we have achieved this much. We will be far, far ahead. You just imagine in 25 years from now, India will be one of the biggest economy in the world, maybe in the top 3. And you take any field for that matter, India would have progressed much, much ahead and achieved so many things. And we would have been handing over our future to better citizens. Our children would be much more comfortable in staying in India, feeling very proud that they are Indians, and then contributing to the achievements of the nation. So that is what the future of this 25 years is in your hands. You are all youngsters now. You are in the prime of your life. You are seeking education. You have chosen a career. And I'm sure these 25 years will be very, very important in your life. And you have to shape it up in a proper manner. Give a direction to that. And as you grow in your career, you should also see that you contribute to the nation. Never ask what the nation gives to you. Always think what you can contribute to the nation. Only then I think probably you will be successful in your life. So in whatever field you choose, whatever sphere of life you are entangled in, you always try to contribute something to the nation. How do we do that? How do we contribute something to the nation? We can contribute to the nation by being sincere. We can contribute to the nation by being honest. We can contribute to the nation by working within our sphere of activity sincerely. If we do that, without our knowledge, we will be contributing something to the society and in turn to the nation also. So that is what I mean. Be honest, be sincere, be ethical, have high moral values, simple living, high thinking. These are the qualities you need to inculcate in your life so that you can make a mark. Each one of you are talented. See, God has sent you with some talent. Each one of you, every individual is not the same. We are all different from each other. But we have some capabilities. We have some talent. We need to recognize our talents. We need to recognize our innate talent and then give wings to that. Then only we can achieve whatever we want. Each individual should grow to the maximum potential that he can contribute. And that opportunity is best available in India. India is the land of opportunities. Earlier we used to think US and other Western countries were the land of opportunities. We have opportunities in India. India is progressing. India is marching ahead, and you're all going to be witness to that. So I feel in your own sphere of life, in your own activity, you can contribute a lot to the nation. And I'm sure all of you are motivated enough. All of you have got enough opportunities to do that, and please continue to do that. You're all aware that India did not come or has become a great nation just like that. We are the ones who contributed zero to the world, which doesn't mean that we are not contribute anything. Zero is the figurative representation I'm talking about. We were the ones who described how to decipher 5, 22 by 7, isn't it? We had great mathematicians like Bhaskara, Gopal, and many other Ramanujam. They are all great mathematicians. If we take health sciences, we had Sushruta and Charaka. The first treatise on health was from India. The civilization dates back to almost 5,000 years ago. And the Sanatana Dharma, what we are practicing now, is almost 2,000 years old. Isn't it? And our books like Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Granth Sahib, Quran, they are having more wisdom. They are having more life, life leading rules and regulations laid down much earlier than what we are always ahead in spirituality. We are ahead in culture. Now the whole world, including the Western world and the Eastern world, they are looking towards India for guidance. It is said that the Shakti Kendra, Shakti means it is the power. Shakti Kendra has traversed all along the globe. It has gone to US, it has gone to UK, it has gone to Russia, it has gone to China. Now it is coming back to India. The future is India. That is what I am trying to say. So all that, you are going to be the witness for those things. Many of us here, seniors, may not be there 25 years from now, God forbidding. But you will be there. All of you will be there, and you will see the change. So be the part of the change. Be the change. Get involved in that. Make your presence felt. Contribute to that change, and see that your children also enjoy the same thing when they grow up. So with those words, I would like to tell you that you are all belonging to a great country. You have a great history. History is very important for us to see that how we shape our future. You are living in a present which is now more progressive. You have the highest literacy rate in the world now. India is now marching towards highest literacy rate. During independence, 4 out of 5 were illiterates. That means 80% were illiterates. Today, 80% are literates. Isn't that a big change that we have brought in? We have got the highest number of higher education institutes in the world. We have got the highest number of medical colleges in the world. We have got the highest number of nursing colleges in the world. Pharmacy revolution is happening in India. Today, India is the pharmacy hub of the world. We are producing agriculture. Not only we are able to feed ourselves, we are able to export wheat and rice to many countries in the world. Right? So everything we are now progressing. It is up to you to take this into your hands and nourish it, and see that one day we will stand with our head high. Let this Tiranga keep fluttering very high. Let the flag be our guide, the symbol of our life, the symbol of our unity, the symbol of our freedom. We need to guard this agenda and see that we all contribute a lot. I wish you all good luck, a happy progress in your life. Each one of you should grow to your potential. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for inspiring us and for the informative words. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call Ms. Padmashri to sing patriotic song. Sorry. Now, I would like to call Ms. Banashri.
ಐದು ಬೆರಳು ಕೂಡಿ ಒಂದು ಮುಷ್ಟಿಯು, ಹಲವು ಮಂದಿ ಸೇರಿ ಸಮಷ್ಟಿಯು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಒಕ್ಕಲು ಒಂದೇ ತಾಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಕೂಡಿ ಹಾಡಿದಾಗ ಗೆಲುವು ಗೀತೆಗೆ ಭರತ ಮಾತೆಗೆ. ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯು, ಮೂಡಲಿ ಮೂಡಲಿ ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತವು. ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯು, ಮೂಡಲಿ ಮೂಡಲಿ ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತವು. ಹಿಮಾಲಯದ ನೆತ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಸ್ಸಾಮಿನ ಕಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಐದು ನದಿಯ ನಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಹಿಮಾಲಯದ ನೆತ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರದ ಭಿತ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಸ್ಸಾಮಿನ ಕಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಐದು ನದಿಯ ನಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ಹೊತ್ತಿ ಉರಿಯುವ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಆರಿ ತಣ್ಣಗಾಗಲಿ, ಬಂಜರಲ್ಲೂ ಬೆಳೆದು ಹಚ್ಚ ಹಸಿರು ಕೂಗಲಿ. ಹೊತ್ತಿ ಉರಿಯುವ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಆರಿ ತಣ್ಣಗಾಗಲಿ, ಬಂಜರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದು ಹಚ್ಚ ಹಸಿರು ಕೂಗಲಿ. ಗಂಗೆ ತುಂಗೆ ಕಾವೇರಿಯು ತಪ್ಪಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿ, ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯು, ಮೂಡಲಿ ಮೂಡಲಿ ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತವು. ಐದು ಬೆರಳು ಕೂಡಿ ಒಂದು ಮುಷ್ಟಿಯು, ಹಲವು ಮಂದಿ ಸೇರಿ ಸಮಷ್ಟಿಯು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಒಕ್ಕಲು ಒಂದೇ ತಾಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಕೂಡಿ ಹಾಡಿದಾಗ ಗೆಲುವು ಗೀತೆಗೆ ಭರತ ಮಾತೆಗೆ. ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ನಾಡಗೀತೆಯು, ಮೂಡಲಿ ಮೂಡಲಿ ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತವು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, Ms. Banashri. Very good morning, and I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Now, I would like to announce that I'm proud to announce that Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences is ISO certified. That is International Organization for Standardization Certificate. We have now I request Honorable former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Dr. Sachidanand sir, to hand over the ISO 14001 Environment Management System Certificate to our beloved Director, Professor Rajesh Shanai sir. I request Sachidanand sir to hand over the ISO 14001 certification. Guys, a very big round of applause. Padma Shri is ISO certified 14001, and also ISO 9001 certificate, international certificate. I request Sachidanand sir to hand over once again to our beloved Director Rajesh Shanai sir. Congratulations, Padma Shri Institute of Management Sciences. Thank you, sir. Now I request again Sachidanand sir to hand over Inauguration Global Lifetime Engagement Model to Mr. Anil Patil sir. Congratulations, sir. Anil Patil sir, congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Over to Aishwarya.
Now I request teachers of Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences to sing patriotic song.
ಬಾಪೂಜಿ ಬೆಳಗಿದ ಭಾರತ, ನದಿ ಕಾವೇರಿ ಹರಿಯುವ ಭಾರತ. ಇದು ಬಾಪೂಜಿ ಬೆಳಗಿದ ಭಾರತ, ನದಿ ಕಾವೇರಿ ಹರಿಯುವ ಭಾರತ. ನವ ಮೈಸೂರು ಮೆರೆದಿದೆ ನೋಡು ಬಾ, ಜಯ ಜಯವಾಗಲೆಂದು ನಾವು ಹಾಡುವ. ನವ ಮೈಸೂರು ಮೆರೆದಿದೆ ನೋಡು ಬಾ, ಜಯ ಜಯವಾಗಲೆಂದು ನಾವು ಹಾಡುವ. ಜಯ ಜಯವಾಗಲೆಂದು ನಾವು ಹಾಡುವ. संदेश से आते हैं हमें तड़पाते हैं, जो चिट्ठी आती है वो पूछे जाते हैं कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे, कि तुम बिन ये घर सूना सूना है. संदेश से आते हैं हमें तड़पाते हैं. ये मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी. जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी. तुम भूल न जाना उनको, इसलिए सुनो ये कहानी. जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी. तेरे मिट्टी में मिल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू. तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू. तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू. तेरे मिट्टी में मिल जावा. वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम. सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां, सस्यश्यामलां मातरं. वन्दे मातरम्. शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी, फुल्लकुसुमितद्रुमदलशोभिनी, सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी, सुखदां वरदां मातरम्. वन्दे मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्, वन्दे मातरम्. जय हिंद.
Thank you so much, teachers. Now that we have come to an end of the formal program, I invite Miss Jennifer to deliver oath of thanks.
Life without liberty is like a body without soul. A glorious and wonderful morning to one and all present here. On behalf of Padma Shri Group of Institution, it's my honor to thank all dignitaries present on and off the stage. On this day of 75th Independence, a moment of commemoration of our sense of freedom and our great leader's sacrifice, I extend hearty vote of thanks to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. S. Sachidanand Sir, Chief Consultant Dermatologist, former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Nada Prabhu Kempegowda Awardee and Dr. B.C. Roy Awardee, and much more, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Today, We had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be encouraging to us in our future. Thank you, sir. A very special mention to the director, Professor Rajesh Shenoy, sir, for being the pillar of strength here. Thank you, sir. I would also thank our managing trustee, Sri T.K. Narayanappa, sir, in his intangible presence and blessings. I express my gratitude to our chairman, Sri Satish, sir, in his intangible presence and blessings. I thank Anil Patil, sir, for the constant support providing us today within the organization. Thank you, sir. With my deepest sense of appreciation, I would like to thank all our principals for being the pillars of strength and for the enormous cooperation extending us today. I express my gratitude to all our coordinators for this successful event. My sincere gratitude to all my teachers and non-teaching staffs who worked behind the stage to make this event happen. A big and hearty thanks to all my dear friends and audience for being part of this event. Thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity to express my gratitude. Let's value our leaders' sacrifice and stay in this temple of learning and gain knowledge and values. Jai Hind, ye Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav hai. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Now, cultural program begins. It will be for next 20 minutes. So I request you all to stay.
மருகனே விக்ன விநாயக விண்ண கெட்ட அருளிய கணபதி ஜெய ஜெய ரே கெட்ட உத்தர கடன் ஜெய ஜெய ரே கெட்ட உத்தர கடன்
அருள் திருமருகனே விக்ன விநாயக விண்ண கெட்ட அருளிய கணபதி ஜெய ஜெய ரே கெட்ட உத்தர கடன்
கதொத்தே கயா நெமுக கபரும் கிட்ட கிட்ட தக்க தொங்குத்தக்கரே வர்கள் கண்ணப்பத்தே கிட்ட கிட்ட தக்க தெக்க தொங்க கண்ணப்பத்தே கௌரம் கரப விண்ணயர
இன்னம் தத்தீக்கு துதீக்கு யானை முகத்தவ தொங்கிட கிட்ட தக்க தொங்குத்தக்க தேவர்கள் கணபதி கிட்ட கிட்ட தக்க திக்கி தொங்க கணபதி கௌரம் கரவர் விண்ணயர
கொடுதா கொடுதை கோதே கோதா கே தொங்கிட கிட்ட தக்கடன் தங்கே கிட்ட தக்கதே கே கா 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 கா
It was an amazing performance. So now I call Rima Mondal from Nursing, Padma Shri Institute of Nursing, first year, for speech. Rima Mondal. I request Padma Shri School of Nursing, third year, Tina Chakraborty and team for patriotic song.
Good morning to everyone. Today we all are here to acknowledge our privilege of being born in a free India and celebrate the 75th Independence Day of our country. We need to ask those born who before 1947 to know the pangs of the anguish of being enslaved under colonial rule. For every Indian in those days, it was indeed a Hercule task to fight against those powerful giants. Those difficult time and struggle must not be allowed to fade away from our memories. Hence, every Independence Day, we not only celebrate our freedom, but we also pay tribute to the ones who fought for it, to the ones who held admission for our country, and to the ones who sacrificed themselves for the same. This day is a plethora of emotion. It reminds us of the pain of being enslaved, of the strength in unity. It defines sacrifices. It gives us an example, and some wounds can be won with non-violence, and of all things, it makes us value and cherish the freedom we have. That it is our responsibility as proud citizens of this country to sincerely perform our duty and progress together for the growth and development of our country. Keeping the sacrifices of our ancestors in mind, we should take an oath to carve a better future for our motherland. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much. Now I request Priyanka and team to sing patriotic song. And followed by Miss Shanki Dhakkar, please be ready. Priyanka and team. Patriotic song, BSc Nursing. Miss Shanki Dhakkar for speech. Can you please come?
First of all, a very good morning to all the respected sir and ma'am present here, and also to all of you, my dear friend present here. I myself, Miss Sanki Dhakkar, student of GNM third year. First of all, I want to wish you a very happy Independence Day to all of you here, and also to all the citizens of India. I feel very proud that on this auspicious day, I got an opportunity to express my view in front of you all. Before I extend with my speech, I would like to start with the quote of the day. And the quote of the day is that even the smallest of the effort count. So keep doing a little good thing every day, and one day we will have a country independent from all its problems. As all of us, we know that on 15 August 1947, India became independence after many agitation and battle. And today we are celebrating our 75th Independence Day, which is a platinum or jubilee. Independence Day is not only the day where we engage together, but it also a day where we pay tribute to our great freedom fighter who fought against the British government and brought independence to our country. Today, our eyes still become moist when we remember our greatest freedom fighters who fought against the British without fears and bring us bring independence to our country. And today, those days, it teach us about the power of unity among Indian, and also it can strengthen our nation. Here I want to address some of our freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, who we also known as the father of our nation, Jawaharlal Nehru, Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Rani of Jhansi, and then Chandra Shekhar Azad. These are only a small list of our leaders. There are many of them which I don't mention here, but who are also contribute to the Independence Day of the who are also liberated to the country from the British slavery. And now, with full respect, salute to all our to all our freedom fighters. Now, we are free from British, but if we look carefully, we are not fully getting the freedom from within our own country. I think all of us, we can still see, if we open the news nowadays, we will see a lot of crime are increasing nowadays. This make us more scared and frightened to go out, and also to go to school, to college, and for work. How can we call our country fully independent if we, the citizen of our country, is not secure enough, we are not feeling secure enough to go out within our own country. After all, I can say that we are free from being ruled by other country, but we are not really getting a freedom within our own country. Here, I just want to say to each and every one of us, let's spread more kindness than jealousy, and let's spread more good than bad, and let's spread more love than hatred, because only love can bring peace. We can see that if there is love in each and everywhere, we can get peace. Because love is the 4 letter which is equal to 5 letter, that is peace. Here, before I conclude my speech, I would like to share with you a small poetry, and the title of that poetry is I Love My Nation. I love my nation with the Himalayas in the north, the Indian Ocean in the south, the Arabian Sea in the west, and the Bay of Bengal in the east. I love my nation with a full of developed culture, with a beautiful sculpture, with the love for the nature which give us pleasure. I love my nation. They give us rice in ration, which protect us from starvation. They supply water and electricity to develop the nation like other country. I love my nation with a number of hill stations, which are God creation, which protect us and save us from tension. Once again, Happy Independence Day to all the citizens of India. Hope may the Indian tricolor flag always fly high. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Sanki. Now I request Tina and group to sing patriotic song.
ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू। ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बनके मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरी खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। मैं वापस आऊंगा, मैं वापस आऊंगा, फिर अपने गाँव में उसी की छाँव में, कि माँ की आंचल से गाँव की पीपल से, किसी की काजल से, किया जो वादा था वो निभाऊंगा। मैं एक दिन आऊंगा, मैं एक दिन आऊंगा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तां हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा। हम
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्।
Thank you, Tina and team. Now I would request Miss Aishwarya of BSc CND to grace this occasion through her dance. Please give her a big round of applause.
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् ಮಾತೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಡಿಲೇ ನಮಗೆ ದೇಗುಲ ವಂದೇ ಮಾತರಂ ಎಂಬುದೇ ದಿನವು ಜೋಗುಳ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರ ಉಸಿರಲಿ ಬೆರೆಸಿ ಕೂಗುವೆ ಮಣ್ಣ ಮುಟ್ಟಿ ತಿಲಕವನಿಟ್ಟು ಬೀಗುವೆ ಭಾರತ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ವೀರ ಶೌರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾರತ ಭಾರತ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ತ್ಯಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ತವರಿದು ಭಾರತ
ಭಾರತೀಯ ನಾನೆನ್ನಲು ಪೂರ್ವ ಜನ್ಮದ ಪುಣ್ಯದ ಫಲ ಬೇಕು. ಮರು ಜನ್ಮ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಲು ಈ ಜನ್ಮದ ಋಣವ ತೀರಿಸಲೇಬೇಕು.
ತ್ಯಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ತವರಿದು ಭಾರತ
Thank you, Miss Aishwarya. Now I would request Pradyumna of BPT third year to talk few words on this occasion.
Good morning to all the dignitaries present on the dais, all my dear teachers, non-teaching staff, my dear seniors, my batchmates, and last but not my least, all my dear juniors. It is a matter of pride and privilege for me to be standing here on this day, addressing you all with a spirit of hope, enthusiasm, and excitement. We are all gathered here to celebrate our 75th Independence Day, and we are celebrating this occasion after winning our freedom. And for this freedom, we are forever grateful and in debt of those men and women who faced great troubles and made immense sacrifices, their names to be forever etched in the history books and never to be forgotten. On 15th August 1947, such a revolution was successful, whose echo was heard all over the world. And it was on this day that India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, celebrated the first day of independence from the British rule by hoisting the flag on the Red Fort in the national capital, marking the end of all atrocities on us Indians and releasing us from the shackles of captivity and opening up a new ray of hope for all future generations and for the future of our great motherland. This is a day filled with a plethora of emotions, reminding us of the pain of being enslaved. It defines sacrifice. It gives us an example that some wars can be won with non-violence. And of all things, it makes us value and cherish the freedom which we have today. So keeping the sacrifices of our ancestors in mind, let us all take an oath to be the best citizens of our motherland, to love and care for one another, to carve a better future for this amazing country. And remember that wherever we go and whatever we do or become, we were, we are, and we always will be Indians. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Pradyumna. Now Alisha and group will be dancing for patriotic song. I welcome them.
अरे माँ बस करो, कितना खिलाओगी?
खा ले बेटा, वैसे भी मेरे हाथ का बना हुआ खाना पूरे साल में एक ही बार तो खाता है।
भैया
इस बार 2 राखी बंधवा लो, पिछले रक्षाबंधन पे भी नहीं थे आप।
मेरी प्यारी सी बहन को मेरी उम्र लग जाए। अल्ले अल्ले अल्ले, मेरी प्यारी गुड़िया।
हेलो हेलो कैप्टन, आपकी छुट्टी रद्द की गई है। आपको जल्द से जल्द सरहद पे रिपोर्ट करना होगा।
यस सर, जय हिंद।
अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी, जगी धड़कन नहीं, जाना जिंदा हूँ मैं तो अभी। कुछ ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में है, ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा।
माँ,
ओ रांझना वे तेरी सांसों पे थोड़ा सा वतन का भी हक था, ना देख मुझे यूं मुड़ मुड़ के, तेरा मेरा साथ यही तक था।
एक फौजी के रुतबे से बड़ा कोई और रुतबा नहीं होता, वर्दी की शान से बड़ी कोई और शान नहीं होती, और अपने देश से बड़ा कोई धर्म नहीं होता।
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी।
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हमने कहा है, कहो,
हमने कहा है जो
तुम भी कहो।
हो मारे या कोई मारे ना, यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है। ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं, अरे जो भी हैं जैसे हैं, खुद पे हमें नाज है। जाने ना हमको ये जमाना, चाहो तो हमको आजमाना। यारबाज हम, चालसाज हम, इश्कबाज दिल वाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले। छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर जीत छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले। दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले।
Thank you so much team, it was really amazing. Now I call Pooja, Priyanka, Ashwati and team from Padma Shri Institute of Nursing BSc for patriotic song.
ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके, कोई धन है क्या तेरे धूल से भर के। तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा। है अर्ज़ ये दीवाने की, जहाँ भोर सुहानी देखी, एक रोज वही मेरी शाम हो। कभी याद करे जो जमाना, माटी पे मर मिट जाना, जिक्र में शामिल मेरा नाम हो। ओ देश मेरे आंचल तेरा रहे माँ रंग बिरंगा ऊंचा आसमां से हो तेरा तिरंगा जीने की इजाजत दे दे या हुक्म शहादत दे दे मंजूर हमें जो भी तू चुने रेशम का वो दुशाला या कफन सिपाही वाला ओढ़ेंगे हम जो भी तू बुने ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान से सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से भर के तेरी धूप से रोशन तेरी हवा पे जिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा थैंक यू
Hello. Okay, if anyone is ready for the performance, please volunteer. I request you to come forward if you are ready for the performance. Okay. Now, I request Mrs. Harini Ramaratnam, founder, trainer, life coach, Vibhag Education Services Corp, to give concluding remarks for the day. I welcome you, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Independence Day to everyone here. It's being an honor to be here on this day, gathered with you all. I thank Padma Shri Institutions for giving me this opportunity, and special thanks to Anil sir for inviting me here on behalf of this Independence Day celebrations to be here and participate and be with you all. And I convey my regards to the Honorable Chief Guest here today. With all this, I would like to share just a few words with about my experience. I'm a solopreneur, a motivational speaker, trainer, coach, edupreneur. I wear multi-face hats. But you know what? Till my college, I did my schooling on college in Chennai. Till that, I have not even one single medal or any certificate, okay? I didn't have thought for that. I was just a school normal going girl and finished my, of course, did good in academics. Then I finished my career. I was a tuition teacher. So I know what teachers here being 16, now 22 years of teaching. One point in time, I was just teaching tuitions. I understood the real pain of the children, the real pain of every one of us that we undergo in terms of stress, anxiety, all that. And that's where I started my life skill training. And being a solopreneur here, I would just want to say I have touched around 10,000 students through my workshops, programs, 25 colleges across India, and 10 national awards, 3 world records, so more, and it goes on. But what I want to say, one thing, do you all know why India got independence? Anyone? Why India got independence? We need to know that. See, we all celebrating independence today. Why India got independence? Anyone? Why? Anyone? Anyone can say why India got independence? There are many countries which got independence but later, right? Why India could get it so easily when the British come and try to invade us? You know why? The answer is the freedom fighters decided the goal that we want independence. That's the only starting point. They decided that we want independence. They fixed the goal. Beyond, there are so many sacrifices, everything happened which we don't have time to speak. But the prayer thing is they decided this is the goal we want to achieve. And that we have to understand, when we fix a goal, you can go anywhere in life. Wherever you are, wherever you want to do, just fix a goal. On this 75th year of independence, I just want to say, the freedom fighters have got our independence. But I want each one of you to free your mind from the negative thoughts. That's the real independence we can all feel from inside. Do you all agree with me? We have to free ourselves from the negative thoughts that we have. So, with this concluding, I have to say, freedom is not just that we hold the flag and say we all have the freedom. It is the freedom that we feel from inside and do our duties towards the nation, on claim our rights which we have every now and then. So thank you so much for being here. Wonderful day celebrated with you all. With the pride, let's all keep up our nation and strive forward and move ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring words. Now, I call Ilika from nursing for dance. This is going to be the last performance for the day. So please cheer up, guys, please. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ilika. Kindly collect sweets before leaving. I request everyone to collect sweets.
I request all the faculties to assemble in the seminar hall. Teaching and non-teaching faculty to come inside the building. Students, collect your sweets and departure. Thank you once again. I thank our chief guest for the day, Dr. Sachidananda sir, Patil sir, and madam, and all the dignitaries. Thank you once again.
I request all the faculty members to assemble in the seminar hall.